Welcome back, and in our top business story, the capital is set to inject 1.3 trillion dirhams into a number of projects over 8 years, with the start date of 2008. According to a study released by the Abu Dhabi Chamber of Commerce and Industry, over 50% of projects will be centred around construction. This comes off the back of a strong economy, where the study revealed that real GDP grew around 3.4% last year. The study put GDP growth for this year at 4%, covering the oil, government and private sectors. A breakdown showed investments in the construction sector are estimated at around 650 billion dirhams, while they were put at 230 billion dirhams in tourism, nearly 190 billion dirhams in non-hydrocarbon industry, and 170 billion dirhams in oil and gas, and about 60 billion dirhams in electricity and water. Camel milk exports to the EU are set to begin in 2013, off the back of the announcement of a deal made between 2 German entrepreneurs and 1 Moroccan. According to a local paper, Germans Malik Dakdaki and Martin Wilker and Moroccan Abdel Kader Saou are setting up a base in Morocco under the name of Vitamol Camel Dairy and Products for camel milk production, where the 3 parties will invest a total of $40 million into the project. The entrepreneurs stated that one of their products will even include the world's first camel milk baby powder. The entry into the EU will be a first for any camel milk producer, as previously imports have posed problems due to hygiene standards. Malik Dakdaki told a local paper that they have found a solution to eliminate these barriers, adding that they have strong demand for their products from Europe and the GCC states. Their business plan estimates that 50% of sales will be in the EU, 30% in the UAE, and 20% around the rest of the world, with sales of around $25 million per year. Abu Dhabi's NMC Health has raised $187 million for its initial public offering in London. NMC announced its plan to raise $250 million for future growth opportunities, and since has sold 55.7 million shares, priced at £2.10, or the equivalent of $3.36. The planned growth expansions include a maternity hospital in the capital for H2 of this year, the acquisition of Dubai's healthcare suites in July, as well as a day patient medical centre and pharmacy at Dubai's investment park. NMC is also looking at building a hospital in Khalifa City in Abu Dhabi by 2014, as well as a day patient medical centre on the Sheikh Zayed Road. And let's now take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. We earlier spoke to Gaurav Kashyap, the head of the DGCX desk at Alpari Middle East DMCC.
It's going to be a really big week on the economic calendar this week, Laura. We have several key releases, and some of the key releases we're following are tonight's US ISM Manufacturing Index. This is one of the key indexes with regards to manufacturing and output in the US. The figure is expected to come at 53.5. Any reading above this will see US stock markets rally and should see the US dollar also strengthen. Of course, we also have the US non-farm payrolls number reading on Friday. Now, this is going to be a very key report to the performance of the US dollar this week, simply for the reason that over the past 3 months, we've seen average job gains of about 245,000. Now, while we're expecting that number to taper a little bit in Friday's report, we're expecting to see job gains anywhere from 210 to 215,000. But any figure below this amount of 215,000 should see the US dollar weaken severely across the board. This is because of Brent Bernanke's comments last week, where he doubted the recovery in the US jobs market. Any doubts with regards to the strength of the US job market, and all of a sudden we have the speculation with regards to increased likelihood of quantitative easing 3, which will have a natural weakening effect on the US dollar. Overall, the unemployment rate is expected to remain unchanged at 8.3%. Across the Atlantic, we have the interest rate decisions of the European Central Bank on Wednesday. That's unexpected to be changed. We will be focusing on Mario Draghi's comments with regards to the inflation, and we're expecting to see a rate cut sometime over the summer, which could be weak for the euro. The Bank of England, no changes expected there. So overall, we have a lot of high event risks this week.